Hey everybody, it's Miss Shanahan back again with another video. Today we're going to be working on digging deep with explaining evidence. So when we think about all those race paragraphs you've worked so hard on so far this year, we're going to be focusing on that pink section, the explaining how evidence supports or connects to your claim. Our objective today is I can use RACE to write a paragraph and effectively explain the evidence I choose for my response. If you can master effectively explaining the evidence you choose, your arguments will be so much stronger. Explaining your evidence is all about answering the question, so what? Why does this matter? And guess what? If you've ever asked adults in your life for anything at all, an allowance, a phone, a bag of Takis, you have practice answering the question, so what? Why does this matter? So today I need y'all's help. Today I'm a student and I have just been asked this question in my assignment. Also, I'm a fancy student. Check out my highlighter. My question today is, how does the author show Ha's mother's love for her in the poem One Engine? My assignment says that your complete response must use the RACE format, have 2 pieces of relevant evidence, and have at least 2 sentences that explain your evidence. Okay, thanks folks. But hold on, 2 sentences that explain my evidence? What? 2? Okay, I took a deep breath, and if I think about it, I already know how to do everything else on this list, and so do you. We've all practiced this stuff all year. We just need a little bit more practice in explaining the evidence that we pick. Let's check out a few pointers. On this checklist, our first step to explaining evidence is to choose relevant evidence in the first place. You're thinking about what part of the text best answers the question. Once you've got that, you are ready to explain it. So you've got 4 questions to think about. How does this evidence answer the question? Why does the evidence prove my point or claim? Why does this evidence matter? Or what does the speaker show by using those words? You can drop in evidence to answer your question, but when someone reads your evidence and asks, so what? Why does that matter? The rest of your paragraph should tell them. And the last thing on the checklist is a list of sentence starters you can choose from. Choose the one that makes the most sense in your sentence. Practice a bit. Remember that question that I have to answer? How does the author show Ha's mother's love for her in the poem One Engine? Take a moment to reread the poem, thinking about that question. Real quick, remember that in this part of the book, Ha's family is escaping from Vietnam after their capital city falls or is taken over by communists. They are currently stuck in a ship on a river with hundreds of other people who are also refugees fleeing the war. Okay, so we were looking for how does the author shows Ha's mother's love for her. Well, in stanza 2, I read, she hugs her. And in stanza 5, I read that mother would not release me or let her go. So we've got some good evidence. Let's try and put it together into a RACE paragraph. So what's the best way to start my paragraph off? Got it. Ha's mother shows her love for her in the poem One Engine by hugging Ha and not letting go. What evidence was the best, most relevant evidence again? Choose 2 pieces for this paragraph. Awesome. So far I have my R.A. and my C. Ha's mother shows her love for her in the poem One Engine by hugging Ha and not letting go. In stanza 2 of the poem, mother hugs me, hearts drumming as one. In stanzas 4 and 5 of the poem, it says the ship moves forward with one engine. Mother would not release me. Awesome. Now all that's left to do is to explain my evidence. Let's refresh ourselves on how to do that. Okay, so I've chosen my relevant evidence already. I already figured out which part of the text best answers the question. Now I have to think about, how does this evidence answer the question? Well, remember that the question is, how does the author show Ha's mother's love for her in this poem? And well, we know that Mother hugs Ha and doesn't let her go. And the evidence says their hearts are drumming as one. That shows that Ha's mother loves her so much and is hugging her so hard that their hearts have synced up. That definitely proves my point that Ha's mother is showing Ha love, and that matters because they almost feel like the same person. Here I go. So, this evidence suggests that Ha's mother loves her so much that it is like they are in the same body. For Ha, it feels like they are the same person. Do you think my explanation makes it clear how the evidence answers the question? Let's try explaining that second piece. You choose. My evidence says, in stanzas 4 and 5 of the poem, it says, the ship moves forward with one engine. Mother would not release me. And remember, the question I'm answering is, how does Ha's mother show love for her in this poem? So you choose, which is the best explanation of that evidence? Well, let's check out how it looks. Well, our new explanation is, this evidence shows that even though the ship is moving again and the family is safer, Ha's mother continues to hug and be close to Ha. She shows her love for her daughter by making sure she is safe at all times. I'm noticing here that for both of these explanations, it took at least 2 sentences to explain that evidence, to answer at least some of these questions. So in Canvas, my assignment looks like this in the text box. This time your race paragraph looks a little different. We don't have the same outline with the orange boxes. Note that we can always still use the race outline just by typing R, A, C, and E and typing what you want to say for each one. That's definitely a great option, and I highly suggest you each do that on the assignment that's coming for you next. Y'all, it is now your turn. You are now going to practice the same thing we just practiced together, answering the question, what motivates Ha's mother? You will navigate to the What Motivates Ha's Mother paragraph assignment in Canvas. You can either click next right here in Canvas, or on your English 6 homepage in Canvas, you can find it in the list of assignments. But let's really focus on that E of race with 2 pieces of evidence and 2 sentences explaining that evidence. As always, good luck. As always, let me know or Mr. Cross know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. We are here to help, and we think you're amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Good luck on the What Motivates Ha's Mother paragraph assignment.